Hi everyone, I'm Frank Somerville. The media has been getting a lot of criticism of some of the coverage of the situation in Baltimore. They say that all we focus on is the negative pictures of the looting and the rioting and the fires. So I wanted to take a moment to show you some pictures that are really touching. They're positive stories that are coming out of the situation in Baltimore. Pictures like a little boy who was handing water to a police officer. Pictures like a young man on a bike who was fist bumping an officer in full riot gear. Pictures like a Vietnam veteran who essentially put his own safety on the line to try to stop the rioting. And later he talked to CNN and he said, "I'm pissed. They need to have their butts at home with their families, studying and doing something with their life. I love my country. I love my city. I'm an American. I'm not black, white, red, or yellow. I am an American." To me, violence isn't the answer, but I got a number of messages on Facebook from people who completely disagree, and I wanted to read one because this woman was very blunt in what she said. "If we didn't riot, we'd still be fighting for equal education. We'd still be sitting in the back of the bus. We'd still have to use separate restrooms. We would still be somebody's house N-word. It sucks that this is what it takes to bring awareness, but they didn't hear us when we peacefully protested." After reading that, I started thinking. I was wondering, how would I feel if I didn't trust the police? How would I feel if I felt like I was pulled over for no reason just because of the color of my skin? How would I feel if I couldn't get a job because I didn't feel like there were any opportunities for someone like me? How would I feel if I had no hope, if I felt like the deck was stacked against me? I'd probably be pretty angry. I'd probably be out there protesting. But I would like to think that I wouldn't resort to violence. The fact is, to me, violence takes away from the message. Violence hurts people who have nothing to do with the situation. Business owners, just trying to earn a living. And let's face it, there are some people who take advantage of that situation just to get free stuff. There's a reason why every single time there's a protest in downtown Oakland, they hit the Foot Locker. There was certainly a lot of damage in Baltimore after the looting and the rioting. But you know what I liked? The hundreds and hundreds of people who came out afterward to help clean up their city. People of all colors, people of all ages, entire families in some cases. They came out because they cared. And that really gave me some hope that we can all work together if we really want to. I'm not going to try to pretend that there's not a lot of work to do. I think when we look back on this year, we're going to look back on it as the year when things really came to a head between police and black Americans. And I can only hope that something good comes out of that. But as Dr. Martin Luther King said, we must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protest to degenerate into violence. Man, I say amen to that. Because to me, black lives matter and all lives matter. Hope you have a great week. Stay strong, and we'll see you again next week.